Meanwhile, Democrats continue to blast President Trump's handling of Israel and Iran, and Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez arguing the ceasefire proves the president broke the law.
On the ceasefire, the president posted on Truth Social that there is a ceasefire deal between Israel and Iran. Do you believe that?
He also said that it was a war. And I think that the President of the United States admitting that he unilaterally brought the United States into a war without congressional approval is a very grave public admission. It is illegal. It is unconstitutional.
The Congresswoman also writing on Twitter, it is absolutely and clearly grounds for impeachment. Former House Speaker Kevin McCarthy is here. Not everyone's buying it. Listen to Charlemagne.
There have been a bunch of presidents who have ordered strikes without congressional approval. Barack Obama did it against Libya. Joe Biden ordered strikes in Iraq and Syria without congressional approval. Bill Clinton did it. So presidents ordering military action without congressional approval has become pretty routine. So why didn't it lead to impeachment for everybody else? Like when Barack Obama did it, when Biden did it,
but
when
it
Clinton
has.
did it.
And obviously you had all the experience there during this time. Kevin, the issue about Iran getting a nuclear weapon has been, maybe up until 3 days ago, the most bipartisan issue on Capitol Hill. And now all of a sudden the Democrats feel like did they want Iran to continue to have this capability?
I think it shows again that they just get a Trump syndrome. Here, what just took place in a moment of history, our children will study. What President Trump is able to accomplish has reset the world stage, had made the world actually safer. The decisiveness, the planning. And this goes back even into his first administration when he took out Soleimani. And the other thing that you have found, when he did his first trip to the Middle East, secured and rebuilt those relationships that we needed. But what he was able to accomplish this weekend will change the course of history. We will study this like the Cuban Missile Crisis and then tearing down the wall. This is how big this is, and Democrats are on the wrong side of history to even try to complain. They should build together, make America stronger, and the world in a better, safer place.
Mr. Speaker, good to see you. So we've been hearing some of these Democrats once again calling for President Trump to be impeached over all of this. Dana yesterday had a chance to ask Senator John Fetterman if he thinks that's the road to go down. Take a listen. We'll get your thoughts on the other side.
I mean, of course, no. She knows it. I know it. We all know it. That's not going anywhere. And, you know, he's been impeached twice, and now he's still our president as well now, too. So it's not going anywhere, and I don't think that's helpful. And I think if you throw that term around, that actually diminishes what the severity of what impeachment is really reserved for.
So he says Democrats are essentially going to be a hamster in a wheel if they try this again.
If they would start listening to Fetterman, they might start winning some seats again. I mean, Fetterman is actually talking about where the American public is at and making common sense. But if you study what this president has been able to achieve, every president before him has looked and make sure that Iran does not get a nuclear weapon. He just carried that out. At the same time, he's about to get a helicopter to board a plane to go to NATO. We know this is a delicate ceasefire. He puts it back on track. And at the same time he's getting on that plane, he has the Senate working to move the big, beautiful bill. It is amazing what this man has been able to accomplish in this short amount of time. But it's the decisiveness is what he's been able to do. And those that even talk about impeachment, in history, they'll be laughed at in the process of what position he put the world back on stage here. And what hypocrites they are, especially after the disastrous move that Biden did in Afghanistan and what Obama did on his bombing, and they said nothing.
Yes, he continues to be blessed with the worst opposition. Let me ask you one final question, which is on the big, beautiful bill. This action, there is a lot of defense spending in the bill. There's border money in the bill. Your thoughts on where that stands now? We'll talk to Senator Thune next hour.
This bill is going to get done. There is no question that it will get done. People are just trying to put their little moves in at the last moment. They know they're going to vote for the bill. They know it's going to go through. It's not going to change that much difference. And the sooner it gets done, the stronger we will be to move on. And America will be in a more economic, secure place because taxes will not go up. And Democrats, again, are on the wrong side of history while they're wanting taxes to be raised.
All right, Kevin McCarthy, thank you so much. Next week, you'll be a guest on Perino on Politics, and I'm looking forward to that. This week, Mary Catherine Ham joins me on the Perino on Politics podcast. She is great. We talked also about, in addition to it, we realized it was the anniversary of Title IX, so we talked about girls' sports, so you want to check that out.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.